Hi guys, today I'll be teaching the Mara Effect Part 1 by Spiritbox. This is in drop B tuning with a third string, what would usually be the G, tuned in an additional half step, okay? I'll be teaching this on the 7th string today. The first guitar part starts off on the 10th fret of the 2nd string. Then we go up to the 12th fret, down to the 8th, and then the 7th. Okay, then we repeat that again, except this time we add in the 5th fret as well just to finish, okay? I think we do that 4 times altogether, and then we go into the rhythm section after that. Underneath the first guitar on the intro we also have this. That's starting off on the 5th string of the 7th fret, then the 6th string, and then the 4th string of the 5th fret. Then we go back to the 5th string on the 7th fret, slide 4 to 5 on the 4th string, and then hit the open string and back up to that 4th string, okay? Then we repeat that. Except this time we add in the 5th string on the 7th fret again. Okay. And then we repeat that, I think it's 4 times as well, until the rhythm section comes in the next bit. The rhythm section starts off by barring the 6th and 5th strings on the 7th fret with our first finger, playing the 5th and then the 6th string, okay? Then we play the open 7th string, and then 8th fret, 7th fret. Then we do the open 7th string again. Then we do the 3rd fret on the 7th string and then the 5th fret on the 6th string. And then after that we do the open 7th string again. After we hit that open 7th string again, we slide from 3 to 7, okay, with our first finger, and then put a pinky down on the 10th fret 7th string. And then we bring our first finger over to the 7th string after that. Then we'd go down to the 5th fret and do the first finger bar on the 5th and 6th strings. And then we take our 3rd finger over to the 7th fret 6th string. Then we do 8, 7 on the 7th string. And then finish it the same way we did before, okay? After we do the main riff, then we have more of a rhythm-based section straight after. So that starts off with an initial hit of the open 7th string, and then up down after that. So we do the next few hits in pairs, okay? Okay. Then after that we do the 7th fret 7th string. Okay, so we do that twice, we do both parts twice, and then after that we do the same picking sequence but on the 10th fret. And then we go into the open string again, okay, for double hits. Underneath the main riff and the rhythm section, we have this. Okay, so that's the 14th fret on the 4th string and the 12th fret on the 3rd string as well. And we play them 3 times each. Then we do the 15th fret 2nd string, back up to the 3rd string, back up to the 4th string, and then we go back down to the 3rd string on the 12th fret and bend that. Bend and release it, and then we start over. Okay, and we do that a bunch of times. The next rhythm section starts off on the 7th fret. We want to bar the top 2 strings with our first finger, and then hit the 6th string once and the 7th string twice. Okay, then we want to slide down to the 3rd fret, hit that, and then do 2 more hits. Okay, then we want to hit the 5th fret 5th string twice, then the 3rd fret 7th string once, 5th fret 5th string once, and back to that 3rd fret 7th string. Okay, one more time. And then to finish it, we're going to hit the open 7th string twice. And then we repeat that section again. Except this time, instead of doing the 2 hits of the open 7th string to end, after we hit that 3rd fret 7th string, we slide up from 5 to 7 and hit the harmonic on the 5th string of the 7th fret. And I think we do it 5 times, maybe 4 or 5. And then we go back to the riff again. Okay, so that sounds like this. After we do that, then we repeat it the same way we did it the first time around. And then when we go to end it, this will be the 4th time. Instead of doing the harmonic on the 5th string, we're going to do it on the 6th string, and we're going to do more hits. I think it's maybe 8. Yeah, I think that's 8. So after we do those different ways, then we repeat all of them together, okay? And then we go into the main rhythm section that we were doing before. This next section leads us into the solo. We're starting off with a pinky on the 6th string of the 7th fret. First finger is on the 7th string of the 3rd fret, and our middle finger is on the 5th string of the 5th fret. We're playing the 6th string, then the 7th, and then the 5th and open 4 strings. We're doing that twice all together, and then we do this. So that's hammering on 3 to 5 on the 7th string, open 6th string, then 3rd fret 6th string, then open 5th string, 6th string 3rd fret, back to the open 5th string, 3rd finger slides into the 10th fret 6th string, and then we take the 1st finger over to the 7th fret 7th string. Okay. Then we play the 10th fret on the 5th string and the open 4th string before hitting the open 4th string 2 more times, just a quick up down. Then we go back to the 7th string, still on the 7th fret, then the open 4th string and the 5th fret, the 5th string on the 10th fret. And then we descend down to the 4th string open, 3rd string open, back up to the 10th fret 5th string, and then the open 4th and 3rd, okay? Okay, so all together. Then we repeat that pretty much exactly the same, except a couple of minor differences. That's the same, but the second time we play it, we flatten our pinky out so it takes the 7th fret 5th string. Alternatively, if this is a bit difficult, you could always play the open 4th string instead, because it's the same note. Okay. Right, that's the only difference so far. And all we do to finish it is that we don't do the extra 3rd string hit or the other 3 strings descending. And that'll lead us into the solo, where this section will repeat underneath, but obviously it's not the main focus. Onto the solo now, so it's obviously very fast. I'm starting off on the 9th fret 5th string. I'm going to pick that once, hammer on 10, 12, okay. Then we're going to tap onto 14, pull off the 12, pull off the 10, pull off the 9. Do the same again on 17, and then the same again on 22. Okay. Then we're going to go on to the 10th fret on the 3rd string. Then slide up to 12. So we hit that twice, slide up to 12, slide down to 8. All these have been hit twice. And then we hit the 8 another 2 times, okay? And we add a little bit of vibrato on there as well. After we hit the 8th fret twice, the extra 2 times on the 3rd string, then we do this hammering on section from 8 to 10 to 12 on the same string. Then we do the same on the string below, okay. Then we do 10, 12, 13 on the 3rd string, and then 10, 12, slide to 15 on the 2nd string. After we do those hammer-ons, we bend up twice, bend and release twice, okay, and then do a quick hammer on 12 to 15 on the 2nd string and pull off, 13 on the 3rd string, then 12 on the 4th string, 14 on the 5th string, and then we'll go to the 6th string on the 15th fret. Okay. After we've just played the 15th fret 6th string, then we play the 14th fret and then back to the 15th. Then we do 12, 10. Then we do 12, 14, 12, and then 14 twice. $15 twice, and then 17 twice, and then one more time on the 17. Okay, next we're on to this really quick hammering on section. Okay, so we're going 10, 12, 14 on the 6th string. Same again on the 5th string. Then 12, 14, 15 on the 6th string. 12, 14, 17 on the 5th string. Then back to 12, 14 on the 5th string. Then 12 on the 4th string, 13 on the 3rd string, and 12 on the 2nd string. Then we're hammering on to the 15th fret and sliding to the 19th on the 2nd string and bending that, okay? Then we're pulling off from 19 to 15. We hit it again, sorry, we hit the 19 after the bend. So hit it, pull off to the 15 on the 2nd string. 3rd string on the 17th fret. 4th string on the 16th. Then the 17th fret on the 5th string. 14th fret on the 5th string. That's a pull off, and then we hammer back onto the 17th fret. Then we do the 16th fret on the 4th string. 15th fret on the 3rd string, okay. th fret on the 2nd string, hammer on to 19, slide up to 22, slide up to 24, okay. And that will finish off the solo. That will just ring out. So once the solo finishes, then the main rhythm comes back in, and underneath that we have this. And that goes to the end of the song. Once the main rhythm fades out, then we have this kind of outro music come in. That sounds like this. Okay, that's the 13th fret on the 3rd string, and the 12th fret, back to the 13th, slide up to the 15, then we do 12 on the 2nd, 15 on the 3rd, 12 on the 2nd, 15 on the 3rd. And then we start again. The last time we do this, we have an additional section to add in, okay? So what we're doing is our usual 12, 15, 12, 15, and then we do 13th fret, 15, 13, 15, go down to the 12 again, do the same again, 15, 12, 15, then the 10th fret on the 2nd string, 8th fret 2nd string, 7th fret to 5th fret, whoops, and then finish on the 7th fret, and that'll take us to the very end of the song. Okay guys, that'll do it for this video. That should be all of the guitar parts covered. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. Also, please check out my cover if you haven't seen it already, because it might help you with learning the song. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.